Hi, I'm Dominic and I invite you for a Yin Yoga session, very short one, 20-25 minutes, dedicated to your emotional release. It's an ideal opportunity after your day of work. Come, join me. So, without further ado, let's jump straight away into our asana practices. You don't need much. You don't need to be on the mat like I am. This is a session you can do easily on your floor or in your bed if that's where you are at now. The first shape we want to take is something we call a butterfly pose. I will use my short bolster for that, but you can replace that with a block or a pillow as well. So come into sitting where the feet are facing each other. Now you can have them a bit further away or closer to yourself. Now the most important is that you round your back. So that's the key. So I'm gonna inhale, exhale, and gently round your back. Now, you can go all the way down towards your feet, but that's not our objective. Objective is to be in a effortless shape. So I'm gonna use my bolster to rest my head in here, and I like to interlace my fingers. So I have this extra support in here. This session is ideal towards the end of your day, maybe after you come back home from work, or maybe the kids went to sleep and you have a little bit of time. Instead of Netflixing your evening, Netflixing it away, maybe you want to do something for yourself, something to stop yourself, to stop for a moment. Now, try to move your attention towards your target area, which is your hip area, but primarily your back. Remember, this is not about increasing your physical sensation. This is not what we do now. There's time for that. Now you want to assume a shape which you can sustain for a long time. We're about halfway through, so I am going to go a little bit lower, but you're perfectly fine to stay where you were, or maybe even back off a little bit. In my case, it's this. If you can see, I have my fingertips touching each other of my left and right hand. And we're almost done with the first shape. I can almost feel how tension in my back is slowly, slowly melting away. Now, very slowly come up into sitting. Remove your props if you have any. Have your legs in front of you, hands behind, and just observe the effects of that passive stretching of the butterfly pose. And next we're going to go into one of the most intense shapes for a lot of people, certainly for me, what we call a dragon pose. You'll have to come up into your all fours, like so. And I will start with my right foot between my palms. Now this right foot that comes to the front, it's going to move a little bit to the outside. Now left knee and left leg, I'm going to pretend it's going to be a tail of a dragon. But before we go there, let's explore a little bit. Drop left hip a little bit towards the mat. Now come the other way. Few moves like that. And then we come into a relative stillness. Your head may just drop like mine, or you can keep it a little bit engaged. Taming the dragon, that's what we call it. Becoming familiar with the rather intense sensation around the hip area, possibly your hip joint. Now, it's usually rather uncomfortable, but there should be no pain anywhere in the pose. I'm having my left palm, left fingers facing outwardly a little bit, and I come into stillness. Now, as we're halfway through, you have two options now. You can either turn your gaze behind you, maybe towards the end of your room, or maybe towards your tail, which is your foot, or you'll add another layer, another target area, sorry. You'll hold your left foot in your right hand, or you have your right hand in front and you hold your tail in your left hand, like I do. You can grab your toes, like me now, or you can hold on to your foot, even your ankle area. This is adding on new target area, which is your front of the thigh. If you do so, make sure the knee is safe and there's no pain in there. Few moments, it's rather intense. It's actually very intense for myself. It got to a point that actually I'd rather drop my tail and stay in stillness. So you see, I'm choosing stillness over intensity, and that's the way in Yin Yoga. There are sessions where we want to challenge ourselves, but this is not today. Today it's the release. I do less and I stop. And slowly, slowly we're gonna come into short stillness in the rebound. So I'll come into my child pose, supported child pose. So I'm using bolster to support my head. Now is the time to feel the effects of the pose. Now is the time to cultivate your observance. Your presence. Your mindfulness. And slowly come up, and we go to the other side. I'm gonna turn around. I'll have my bolster with me. So this time it's my left foot that comes up front between my palms. I'd like to have it a little bit away. Now my tail is going back, which is my knee going back. Now, target area is around your hips. Try as much as possible to really relax this area of the body. My head is loosely hanging there. It helps to feel more if you close your eyes. If you choose to have them open, find one spot in front of you that you can stare. Maybe with your partly closed eyes. So your left and right don't need to be the same. So remember the options before. You could look behind or hold your tail. But for this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a little bit lower towards my elbows and have my head resting on the bolster. Now, slowly, slowly, we'll come into the rebound. Just like before, it's gonna be happy child pose for me. And now is the time that I can experience the ease, the release. So we're using asana. Sometimes we use it to build the momentum, and then when we're coming out, this is a moment of release. And we'll finish off with last shape, where we lay down on our back. We'll bring the knees towards the chest, but this time we'll interlace our fingers so to hook our feet around. So the target area, once again, it's in your groins, maybe a little bit in your lower back, but it's much more passive. So same area, maybe more towards the inside of the body, but much less intense. If this doesn't work for you for whatever the reason, you can have your feet loosely hanging there, and then the hands working a little bit like weights towards your knees. Sometimes you'll go for shape where you hold on to your heels like this. But for me today, that's the shape. The release of something we accumulated, both physically but also emotionally. And slowly release. Have your feet on the mat, short observation, maybe knees against each other, hands below your navel. Today this is my Shavasana. This is my culmination of release. After a stressful day or weeks. And slowly, slowly come into your sitting or just go to sleep as I would. Thank you very much. That was the Yin Yoga, emotional release. I hope it was useful for you, and I hope you will find someone in your vicinity that might benefit from that sequence as well. Till next time, thank you.